many people who work to produce the Filipino grievances against Governor Wood, and I'm one of them. I was one of the leading lawyers at the time, and my name is Jose Abad Santos, also known as the martyr of the resistance against the Japanese. I've witnessed the struggle of war that made me devoted to studying the law. I served as an assistant attorney and did my best to climb up to becoming an attorney general after I passed the bar. As time went by, I worked as an undersecretary of justice, which I gave up later on, and also as a chief legal counsel and speaker of the House of Representatives, which was the time I joined the anti-Wood campaign. I was administered the oath of office of President Quezon and Vice President Osmeña before President Quezon left the country. I was appointed as acting president of the Commonwealth Government and acting commander-in-chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the Philippine Commonwealth Army. But I got arrested by the Japanese army. They convinced me to cooperate with them and their government, but I stood firm and refused, causing me to get executed right in front of my son PPT. The Filipino Grievances against Governor Wood document was originally published as an appendix of my work, Philippine Government under the Jones Law. I am called Maximo M. Carao and some call me the former student of government. I work as associate editor of the Manila Times and served as secretary of the Philippine Mission to the United States, which is when I became the first Filipino head of the University of the Philippines Political Science Department, and I also appointed as Dean of the University College of Liberal Arts. I'm also a political writer and printed several books and wrote many papers that were published in scholarly journals. I've written articles that I had issued in newspaper to educate the Filipinos about the political dynamics of my era. I'm Gregorio F. Saidi, and I compiled, edited, and annotated a book called Documentary Sources of Philippine History, where the Filipino grievances against Governor Wood is also in. Oh, and my daughter Sonia also added some notes on it. I am a Filipino historian, author, and politician, and I made noteworthy contributions to the study of Philippine history. In fact, without me, there would be no such thing as the International Association of Historians of Asia. I studied at the University of the Philippines for my Master of Work class in 1931. Following that, I pursued my Bachelor of Arts and doctorate in philosophy at the University of Santo Tomas in 1934. I'm also known as the Dean of Filipino Historiographers because I've written more than 500 articles in history that were printed in local and foreign journals. I also authored 66 books. I hope they will use it as textbooks in studying history in the future.
The arrival of the Americans in the Philippines. From the time the Americans arrived in the Philippines in 1898, Filipinos persistently demanded for independence. American colonial officials did not say no to them because it would surely derail their effort to pacify them. Instead, they appointed Filipino politicians to key government positions, hoping that by doing so, they will forget their desire for independence. The appointment of Francis Burton Harrison as Government General and the passage of Jones Law in 1916 changed the political landscape in the Philippines. Jones Law, also known as the Philippine Autonomy Act in 1916, was significant in addressing Filipino grievances against Governor Wood because it paved the way for the greater self-governance in the Philippines. The law provided for a bicameral legislature, with the Philippine Senate being partially elected by Filipino voters. This was a significant step towards Filipino self-rule and addressed some of the grievances related to limited political representation under Governor Wood's administration.
My name is Leonard Wood. I've had the honor of serving my country with unwavering dedication and commitment. From a young age, I felt a calling to serve something greater than myself. I made the decision to join the United States Army Medical Corps, embarking on a journey that would shape the course of my life. Throughout my military career, I faced numerous challenges and witnessed the horrors of war. But with each trial, I grew stronger in my resolve to protect my fellow soldiers and defend the principles of freedom and justice. When I was appointed the governor of the Philippines in 1921, he understood the weight of the responsibility placed upon me. One of my primary goals as a governor was to improve the lives of the Filipinos. As an American governor, I know what's best for this island. I refuse laws that they think are necessary for the public. How could they know what's best for them? I'm the governor, so I have much more knowledge than them. And when I say that, I personally substituted my constitutional advisors for a group of military. I also help them manage their funds, such as making appointments to position and authorizing the payments of salaries. Also, I use some public funds to grant additional compensation to my dear public official. I don't understand why they despise me. I'm just helping them, going to the length of appointing me to obtain the advice of the Senate. It's ridiculous. They even tried to make me look like I was the one damaging the relationship between our countries. I tried to get the government out of business, to dispose of all the companies capitalized by the government because this was the best for their economy, but they still didn't like it. So in return, I sanctioned the campaign of insidious propaganda in the United States against the Filipino people and their aspirations. Also, I tried to close the Philippine National Bank. Those Filipinos aren't really grateful. All I do is for them, yet they issued me Executive Number 37 on me and wrote a documentary about me. One of the most significant aspects of Executive Order Number 37 was its repeal of resolution law. A law that had been used by the colonial government to suppress dissent and curtail political freedoms in the Philippines. The decision to repeal the resolution law was not taken lightly. It represented a fundamental shift in the approach to governance. A recognition of the importance of safeguarding political freedoms and fostering an environment conducive to open discourse and dissent. Throughout my time as the Governor General, I was actively aware of the challenges facing the Philippines and the aspiration of its people for political autonomy and self-determination. Executive Order Number 37 was a reflection of our commitment to addressing these challenges and promoting progressive reforms. While Executive Order Number 37 was issued after my term ended, it is a testament to the broader trends and challenges in the government. As Governor General of the Philippines during the American colonial period, I was entrusted with the responsibility of upholding the principle of justice and democracy while navigating the complexities of the governance in a foreign land. The Executive Order Number 37 stands as a testament to the evolving nature of governance and political freedom in the Philippines during my tenure. One of the most significant aspects of Executive Order Number 37 was its repeal of the sedition law, a law that would be used by the colonial government to suppress dissent and curtail political freedoms in the Philippines. The decision to repeal the sedition law was not taken lightly. It represented a fundamental shift in our approach to governance. A recognition of the importance of safeguarding political freedoms and fostering an environment conducive to open discourse and dissent. Throughout my time as the Governor General, I was acutely aware of the challenges facing the Philippines and the aspiration of its people for the greater autonomy and self-determination. Executive Order Number 37 was a reflection of our commitment to addressing these challenges and promoting progressive reforms. While Executive Order 37 was issued after my term ended, It is a testament to the broader trends and challenges in governments that characterize my time in office. It represents a significant milestone in the evolution of the political grievance in the Philippines under American colonial rule. My tenure as a governor may have come to an end. My candidacy of Executive Order Number 27 endure as a beacon of hope and progress. May it serve as a reminder of the enduring power of democracy and the resilience of the Republic. Upon receiving letter concerning Executive Order Number 37, I was keenly aware of the gravity of the situation and the concern raised by legislature. The declaration within Executive Order Number 37 regarding the nullity of laws creating and defining the powers of the board control was not made lightly. It was based on legal opinions rendered by esteemed legal experts. Regarding the decision to withhold the publication of the order until after the legislature adjourned, I must clarify that it was not done with the intention of depriving the legislature of the opportunity to consider the matter. Rather, it was a matter of timing and ensuring proper legal reviews before making the order public. I understand the concern raised about the impact of Executive Order Number 37 on existing law and the power of the board control. However, it is essential to recognize the Governor General. It is my duty to uphold the law and ensure that governance operates efficiently and effectively. Executive Order Number 37 was issued with the utmost consideration for the rule of law and the welfare of our nation. As Governor General, I remain dedicated upholding the principle of justice and accountability. While Executive Order 37 was issued after my term ended, it is a testament to the broader trends and challenges in governments that characterize my time in office. It represents a significant milestone in the evolution of political freedom in the Philippines under the American colonial rule. My tenure as governor may have come to an end, but the legacy of Executive Order Number 27 endure as a beacon of hope and progress. It serves as a reminder of the enduring power of democracy and the resilience of the Filipino people's spirit.
Let's tackle about relevance of Filipino grievances against Governor Wood. This document serves as a crucial resource for scholars and historians focusing on the American period in the Philippines. It delves into Governor General Wood's influence, the prolonged pursuit of independence and dynamics within Filipino leadership, providing depth and context to the historical narratives. The historical journal uncovers atrocities under Governor General Wood's administrations. Shedding light on Filipino grievances, it emphasizes the frustrations surrounding the delayed grant of self-governance and independence, fostering a nuanced understanding of historical challenges. Additionally, the document promotes essential Filipino values such as loyalty to country, intellectual empowerment, and the right to fight for principles. It encourages a reevaluation of Filipino leaders, highlighting figures like Manuel Quezon, who openly expressed grievances against Governor Wood.